I am Groot.
Huh?
Groot.
That's a good impression.
See you guys next week.
This week on impressions, Robbie does Vin Diesel, but only as Groot.
Is Groot voiced by Vin Diesel?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He got paid millions of dollars to go in a studio and go, I am Groot.
And probably do some like,
Yeah.
you know, like some reactions.
Yeah.
So we're playing a little musical studio this week.
It's fine. It's interesting.
It is. So we got my studios here at my house and got some roommates, and some roommates are switching rooms around and stuff. And we're relocating our studio we're just downsizing, you know, went from Paramount studio. No, actually we upsized, then we downsized, I guess.
Upsize the downgrade?
Yeah. And now we're in an empty bedroom tonight, and it's kind of dope. You kind of hit the nail on the head earlier.
With what?
When you were describing the room.
Yeah, it does. It feels like we're in a teenager's bedroom.
And it's like only lit up by like 2 lamps.
Well, what I'm going to say is it's the teenager that just moved out to go to college.
Yeah, I mean, I have my student desk lamp right here.
Yeah.
Illuminating the screen.
Yeah, the things on the wall are what's left. And there's no bed. There's no dresser. Some of the posters have been taken down. Your Billy Joel, your whomever.
Yeah. So welcome to episode 82. What are we?
I believe this is 82. Business time. It's biz. Remember that classic hit?
Oh, yeah.
It's business.
Boyspodcast.com is a hub of all things boys. From there, you can find links to our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Boyspodcast.com.
Trying to unlock my phone. God, I am so unprepared. I'm so tired.
Trying to unlock your phone?
Well, like my Touch ID wasn't working. On my Apple phone.
You don't got the finger thing?
Touch ID, Dad. Yes. Boys Podcast is available on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud. Please rate, review, and subscribe.
Yeah. Share with a friend. You can also email us at boyspodcast.com. Give us a little bit of feedback, a little love, a little hate, a little message, or just a couple of dots.
Those are my favorite.
You're right. The ellipses.
Easiest to read.
Ellipsis. And then put your name and your physical address, and we'll send you out some stickies.
Thank you to our sponsors, Anthem Brewing. A great beer to drink when you're sitting in an empty room.
A great beer to drink when you're moving out of your house because your wife left you and you're all alone.
There you go.
That's great. What a better time. What a better time to drink. AnthemBrewing.com. Also, we got Fat Bison, maker of high-quality wooden signs.
He can make you a new wood sign for your bachelor apartment.
You know,
that says Steve lives here.
That's what every dad needs. Yeah. Every divorced dad needs.
A reminder, a permanent reminder of she's gone.
I'm going to get one for the living room. It's going to be about 5 feet high, 4 feet wide. On the bottom, it's going to say, "The bitch fell off." What do you think? I fucked it up. It's "If you can read this, the bitch fell off." Oft? She fell often. Clumsy gal.
The thing on the back of a motorcycle. That's hilarious.
Also, OKC Comedy.
OKC Comedy, OKCComedy.com. There's a calendar. It tells you shows coming up. There's a show coming up. Hey, there's a show coming up. Saturday, December 2nd. Jen Kirkman, ladies only. Presented by Black Mesa Brewing.
Thanks, Garth. Lastly, thank you for the donations, tweets, comments, feedback, criticisms, concerns.
You know, I just realized by doing an impression on that plug that it could be construed as shitty.
Why?
Because it's a ladies only show, and I did it in an impression. No, this is for ladies only. Dudes, you can't buy a ticket.
Do it an impression of your favorite woman.
Who's my favorite woman?
Like your favorite celebrity.
I can't do a female impression.
I've got one. You want to guess?
Do it.
Okay, here we go.
Is it Roseanne?
Nailed it.
Do it.
It's going to be. Coming up at OKCComedy.com, we're bringing in Jen Kirkman. It's like totally ladies only, like for real. Like seriously right now? It's Saturday, December 2nd, and it's presented by Black Mesa Brewing.
Who is that?
I'll give you 2 guesses because it could be one of 2 people.
I know. I mean, it's either a Kardashian or it's a Hilton.
Okay, damn it. What were you going to say?
I got no things for this. I don't.
When I started, it was going to be Kim K.
Yeah.
Kimmy K. Great songwriter.
Yeah.
A real hit maker.
Entrepreneur.
But then as I was doing it, it started to sound like Louis Anderson as Mama Baskets.
Yeah. Oh, is that? I have not seen Baskets.
You have not seen Baskets?
No. But
Dude.
that doesn't sound like Louis Anderson. Actual Louis Anderson.
You know, he plays a woman.
I know, he plays his
in it.
mom.
Yeah. It's incredible. Have you seen Baskets?
No.
80s Louis Anderson.
It's good.
Promoting the show. Saturday, December 2nd, Jen Kirkman. Live, Oklahoma City. Presented by Black Mesa Brewing.
All right.
Up there.
Do it as Norm Macdonald.
You got the December 2nd, you got Jen Kirkman coming to town. Ladies only.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, I don't know.
They got like 4 plugs just then.
Dude, that's a lot.
It was
That's a lot.
bonus. You know,
Yeah.
we didn't plug that particular show, and now we are, so we're just making up for it.
Yeah.
Lastly, before we get to business, the last of the business, thank you for the donations, tweets, and comments.
You didn't say that already?
I did.
If you did,
just realized
You
that
know,
I did.
you're so nice, you said it twice.
I did. All right, episode 82, boyspodcast.com.
Oh my God, we're back again.
It's another week. We're back. We're in a tiny room. It's not that tiny.
You know, when you think about how much space you guys were actually utilizing outside, that studio, that room is like
The space.
bigger than the space.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's going to
Well-
be so dope.
Being in this room reminds me of being a kid in a room in someone's house.
Man in a box.
You're a man in a box going in a box. I'm a man in a box. You know, like how it's half empty, the moving out phase of leaving places. I was thinking about that. I always do this A/B pros cons home ownership renting vibe. And I stuck another one in home ownership under you never have to leave. It's your home. You know what I mean? With renting, it's like, yeah, I can probably sign another lease, but what if the guy wants to sell it or whatever?
Right.
So then this is no longer my home.
You could be kicked out.
Yeah.
Forcibly.
Yeah.
Just kicked out into the road.
For no reason. They
I've
could
thought
say
about
that
that.
the person sold the house and yeah.
But that could happen to a homeowner as well.
Like the bank foreclosed on your house.
No, I was thinking like, what if like they wanted to put a Walmart right here? Or like,
Well, but then they would give you money. That's
Yeah.
the difference.
oh, they
Yeah.
buy you out.
Yeah, it's
They
not
have
just
to
going,
buy
hey,
you out.
find some place to live.
Yeah, Walmart just doesn't have like, they're not like the end all be all of
Eviction
like, where shit goes.
Sam Walton Jr. just comes up in shit kickers and a cowboy hat, like, hey, Mr. Harris. Yeah, gotta go.
Hit the bricks.
Hit the bricks.
Brahms, though, they might.
Oh, they definitely would.
Hot take.
They try.
No, they buy the lot next to you and then fucking bulldoze your house for a parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk about owning a home versus renting on the podcast from time to time, and it's something I think about all the time.
Yeah.
I got a real doozy for you.
Yeah.
Sewer pipe under my house has a crack in it and is leaking sewer water into a hole under my house right now.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. It's a real homeowner problem.
You went underneath the house. That was like a fear of yours.
Whoa,
and you
whoa,
did
whoa.
it.
You went under the crawl space?
I fucking crawled up underneath the house.
My biggest fear
Trumping.
is
Hit the Trump button.
dude, crawl spaces. Like I've lived in like old like Gatewood houses that have crawl spaces that are like yay deep. Like you can kind of hunch down.
Yeah.
Right.
This is like army crawl.
This is straight up Forrest and Bubba going through the minefield.
How
Army crawl.
many fucking mice and spiders and snakes and shit did you see?
Crazy enough, very clean under there.
Yeah.
It was actually spotless.
See, I have a Home Alone type fear or dream vision of what it's like under there, and it's like as soon as you open that little grate thing and you start crawling in, it's just like
It's just
spider.
nothing but
And then, like a
spiders.
snake going. She's like, why is there a snake down here? And then like there's some more spider. Hello, huh? And it's just a bed of, and you have that little lighter, and you turn it over, and it lights up and illuminates this tarantula, and you're oh!
But like a huge one, like one the size of like
Yeah.
a sombrero.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
like
a
a
big
huge fucking mama spider.
but you got to back out.
While this spider is like, you know, that scene in Alien
Mhm.
where it's like, what's her name? Who's the bitch in
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver.
Jesus Christ.
Puts her.
Who's that bitch in Alien? Sigourney Weaver?
Yo, who that bitch who was married to the first president? Margaret Washington.
Margaret Washington.
No. The beautiful, talented, and skinny Sigourney Weaver.
Here's the thing. I always, when I was growing up, thought Sigourney Weaver was ugly. She wasn't my cup of tea. But when I got older, I think when I hit 30 and saw Alien again, I was like, fuck, Sigourney Weaver was a fox, still is.
She looked, from when I was like a teenager and watching that, she looked like Andy Samberg in panties. And I just didn't find her attractive, but I'm in the exact same boat. Like, I watched Alien not that long ago, and dude, smoking.
Yeah, dude.
Walk around them tiny little panties and that little top.
I literally spit my beer out of my mouth. Andy Samberg and
It's, you know, I think my penis is becoming refined with age.
Sure, it's
like a wine.
Yeah, like a fine wine.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I've been drinking wine a lot lately.
Dude, wine is tight.
Like
Wine
not
drunk is
beers
the
after
best.
work. I just get myself a bottle.
All right,
and
Mom.
And I have a glass of wine.
Yeah.
And then maybe one more before bed.
That's what's
I'm,
up.
I'm totally like a 45-year-old soccer mom.
There's like nothing wrong with that. I bought a bottle of wine like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's not my bottle of wine anymore, but I bought it.
Let me guess. It was a long, hard day, and you deserved it.
No. It was completely unwarranted. It was like Friday, and there was nothing going on.
That's in the warranting category, along with cherry pie. Friday's the great day to get wine.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's the last day of the week. The grind is over. Just give myself a nice bottle of wine. Gonna go. Actually, I think Friday night's where you go out and you rage.
Do we rage though? Do we rage anymore?
Do moms rage? There are a couple of movies in mind that would have you know that moms do in fact get bad. I'm talking about Bad Moms.
Talking about Bad Moms.
And Bad Moms Christmas, or whatever that one's called.
Yeah.
Bad Moms Christmas.
Yeah, it's like Bad Moms too, but it's Christmas. And like,
Yeah,
and
their
all
moms
show
show up. And I think Goldie Hawn's one of them.
Dude, that's
I think.
Okay. Producer of Bad Moms, what a genius move on your part. You put out a movie to, mediocre reviews. Okay, right? It was made. It was
mixed reviews.
Mixed reviews. Thank
right.
you. Josh Rotten Tomatoes Montgomery over there.
I've never seen it, but
No, me neither. But then you followed up with a Christmas-themed sequel.
Yeah.
It gets added to the list of either the top 25 best Christmas movies or the top 25 worst Christmas movies.
here's the thing. The Christmas-themed sequel, how often has it been done? A few times. But usually the first movie was a Christmas movie.
Okay.
Bad Moms was not a Christmas movie.
No.
Okay.
So what they did was they were smart. They go, Christmas movie, done. Sequel, fucking done.
Right.
So what's this movie about? It's about women who are, the actors are current. They have a notoriety, popularity, but they're not like AAA list. And they're all somewhat funny. They're all comedians, if you will, female comedians. So like, let's have their moms come in. Who do we get for the movie? Let's get ladies who were dope as shit when they were in their 30s and still are, but they like had that like thing that all these ladies have now too.
They're
like they
peak. I believe they call that a peak.
Yeah, they're comedians. They're female comedians. They're all funny. So you put them in together, and then hilarity ensues when the generation gap meets that bottle opening.
I can hear it already. Like, this Christmas.
You thought these were Bad Moms. Then I'll show like a scene for a clip from the old movie. Wait do you meet their moms?
Wait till you meet the family. I love it. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah.
So okay, since we're talking about it, it is beginning to be the season.
Mm-hmm. 'Tis the season.
Beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
It's not though.
It's not. It was like 64 degrees.
It's not even hoodie weather, and I'm wearing one.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
The end of November, I would say, again, like we spoke in the last podcast, Thanksgiving is just a shit holiday and get rid of it altogether. I would say the month of November entirely. We can just get rid of that shit.
If the weather was supposed to be what it's supposed to be, I'd be stoked on November, but it's not. It's like it'll feel good and then it'll just continue to be hot. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
What can we just can it just be?
Worst feeling, you walk out the door for the day, and you're like, oh, it's hoodie weather. And you get excited. You pop that hoodie on. You feel great. All day. Step out for your lunch break. Got to put that hoodie on. It's probably still chilly out.
Yeah.
Nah.
Hot.
No. Hot.
Yeah. Sultry.
You're like, cool. Now I got to hold on to this hoodie all day.
So let me ask you this. So my dad, as you might know, is really into the weather. Like he loves rain. He loves talking about rain.
Well, Robbie's a dad, you know.
Actually, that's classic dad for you.
That's
Right?
classic dad.
Mm-hmm.
So he watches the news every night to get the forecast.
Right.
He's into gardening. He's into outdoor activities. A lot of yard to mow. And so we'll talk on the phone some nights. And you see the weather tomorrow? And I'm like, Dad, I have an app. Like I guess what? I can see it right now.
Yeah.
I get updates minute to minute. I can tell me what the weather's going to be like.
But do you use your weather app?
I do when I'm going somewhere. Like I'm going to New York City, so I've been pulling up the 10-day forecast and then the 7-day forecast, and now I could do like the 5-day. So like, I want to see what the weather's like there. Got to pack appropriate.
Good point.
Yeah.
I'll
You know
do
what I
it.
mean?
I'm leaving too. I'm leaving this town.
Yeah, but you're going to fucking LA. It's going to be 70 degrees and you're going to be fine.
Well, you know what they say. Just another wild day in LA.
Do they say that? Is that a thing that they say?
I do.
Oh, okay.
And Jim Norton does.
I only use that app in the morning. That's it. Then I just wing it the rest of the day. Like get out of bed and you're like, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna
be today?
Yeah,
That's literally the third thing I check when I pick up my phone.
yeah,
Rob, you could just step outside
yeah.
Yeah, Dad. That'll tell me what it's like now.
right this second.
Fucking idiot.
Why? My dad's a smart man. He loves you very much.
What about all these women we've been talking about? I love them too.
I love them all. I love dads, moms, grandmas, gilfs, milfs.
'Tis the season. Gilfs. Get a gilf of gilfs. Get a gilf a fat bison sign that says "My favorite gilf." Cute. Hand it to you. Give it to your grandma. Stop the presses. That just put something in my head. So I work retail. A lady comes in the other day, and a coworker.
Was she a gilf?
She was a mom. She had a baby with her, and
Soon to be.
a coworker strikes up conversation.
Give her 18 years.
She has a Spencer's gifts bag, and he goes, "Oh, what'd you go get at Spencer's today?" Just sparking up random conversation.
Right.
And she pulls out a bib that says, "I'm with MILF." And I'm like, wow. And I looked at it and I go, well, you're the MILF. It means mom I'd like to fuck. And if it's your baby wearing the
oh my gosh.
the bib,
That's pedophilia, bro.
yeah. I'm with mom, I'd like to fuck. That's your mom, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like you wouldn't call your own mom a MILF.
So my thought was that, like, she didn't understand it. 2, the kid, whatever, why would you wear that? 3, whoever made that, somebody made it, created it, and goes, they put it all out. They put it in Photoshop order. They fixed it up. And right before they send it to the printers, they go, yeah, that's a good one.
This is gonna sell at Spencer's, and that's it. It's gonna be great.
And maybe like in a catalog of oddities and dumb shit, you know?
Also, like, as a mom, how are you gonna, like, you're not the judge of if you're the mom someone would like to fuck.
No. You're also not the judge of
who your kid
you
wants to
should
fuck.
be the one that your kid wants to fuck. Yeah.
I just imagine like the lowly graphic designer, like in Japan or something, you know, or I don't know why I'm thinking in Japan. It must be cyberpunk, all that cyberpunk influence.
We're surrounded by cyberpunk.
We are. I mean, this is pretty cyberpunk, you know.
Carpet.
So we have like somebody like designing this bib at like a broke down computer, like smoking cigarettes, you know, and the bloomin' onion on the desk of butts. And
like he got a bloomin' onion at lunch, didn't eat it all, took it back. No, the office went for bloomin' onion. You guys aren't going to finish that? Takes it with him back to the office, leaves it on his desk, and is ashing a cigarette and a bloomin' onion. Continue. Sorry.
So he's at his computer working hard. You know, he's got the tie like loosened and the hair like pushed back, sleeves rolled up.
Yeah.
And like Joe Bibb of Bibb Industries is like, he's like smoking a cigar, you know, hair disheveled. He's like, damn it, we got to get this right. Make the MILF a little bigger. This is going to sell, baby.
I
2 babies.
believe we met this guy earlier and he worked for another company.
I forgot what it was.
Yeah, but it's the same character, the same guy.
Yeah.
He owns all these places.
Dude, breaking the fourth wall, Josh.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, that is a very weird thing to see. And it's also it's a little what's the word I'm looking for? I almost said uppity, but you can't say that word anymore. So
Can you not say that word anymore?
Can you say it to, like, about people who buy MILF bibs for their kids?
But would you call that uppity, or I would just call that trashy?
I would call that gross.
arrogant?
arrogance too.
Like I'm a MILF and my baby is
Would
going to
wanna-
wear it.
My baby wants to fuck me.
This baby with the boner that really wants a piece of mommy. I already touched it once. That's it.
Well, that baby has been farther up in her than anybody else has.
Yes.
And
So-
probably ever will.
Ever will.
You can't get that far in there.
You can't. No.
Mm.
No.
Wow.
Well, we saw an individual today that was also very, very. It was an enigma.
Yeah.
Of a person?
Yeah.
I love when those happen.
So we're sitting and eating at a national chicken restaurant,
Yep.
and we're sitting there and
A chain.
Yeah, a chicken chain, and
Chicken chain.
so we're sitting there enjoying our chicken pieces, breaded, fried, delicious.
Strips.
Yeah.
I don't want to give too much out.
Okay.
So so I'm facing the counter in the booth, and Dylan is facing the door.
Yeah.
And I look up at Dylan, and he kind of gives me this nice visual thing for the podcast. He kind of does like the
Check this guy out.
Like the real quick, you know, like
Check this guy out.
like door's about to open. Check this out.
Yeah.
My first impression was like, oh, it's gonna be like a beautiful woman. You know, I was like college girl.
A hashtag babe.
Yeah, a babe, a MILF.
Hashtag babe.
Yeah, a MILF. So I'm like, oh. So I like made sure I didn't have anything on my face because I was gonna take a look, you know. But I didn't want to have crumbs in the beard. So I turn around.
Stuck it out. Sorry, continue.
My chicken strip? I would like you to describe him because
Okay.
I have my description.
He caught first glance.
Oh yeah. So
What is
I'm
this?
sitting there trying to enjoy my chicken strips, looking at Robbie's beautiful face, and then as I, you know, in my peripherals, I see this guy that's got like he walks in like he fucking knows his chicken, right?
So wait.
You know that kind of guy,
Like a chicken connoisseur?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like you see him and
Okay.
you're like, that guy, he knows his
he
chicken.
knows his chicken.
So he's got.
Now he knows his chicken.
So he walks in and he's got like, was it like black leather pants almost? It was like weird.
Like PVC pants?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah. Belt. His shirt was like tucked in, like a tucked in black tank. And then he's got just a sweet 10-gallon black hat with, he's got glasses on.
He had aviators
He
on.
had aviators on. He kept them on.
So is this like a hipster thing?
No, he was a garbage human. He was a dumpster fire. of a person.
Literally. Like came out of a
he,
dumpster.
And he walked in and like the whole...
Hold on. Can I give my description real quick
Yes,
before we
you
get
can.
too
Yeah,
far?
yeah.
LA hipster.
Yeah.
Here's what I saw.
Yeah.
Hank Williams Jr. cowboy hat, like on the cover of the Maverick.
You're
the
right,
ones that
better.
are like flat
Yeah.
and the bill's really
Yeah.
big.
Like an Arby's hat.
Like a fucking Zorro hat almost.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
You know, like
But
a
he fought
cowboy
with his
hat,
gut.
but with a big,
Yeah.
like a
the
big
Del
spread.
Rancho.
No, not that tall.
But the spread of a Del Rancho.
Google Hank Williams Jr. the Maverick, and I want you to show it to Dylan while I'm explaining, and you tell me if this is not perfect.
Okay.
So huge, 10-gallon hat on a 5-gallon head.
There you go. There it is.
Aviators. Not only did he have the leather, it wasn't a leather tank top. He was
No.
wearing a fucking leather vest
That's right.
with a black t-shirt, rolled up sleeves underneath, big cowboy belt,
Yeah.
leather pants, leather, not cowboy boots, but those like biker boots with
Yeah.
the big ring on the side.
Dude. Oh, that's it. Yep.
So almost
That's him.
yeah.
a top hat with a giant brim, but not high.
It's like the Hamburglar hat almost.
It is the hamburger
And then
hat.
the whole time while we're seeing this, you got the dude working at Cane's just like, I need more chicken. And you're like, whoa, dude.
They were screaming at this chicken restaurant that was almost unnamed.
It was,
So,
dude, it was.
okay, hold on, I'm not done.
Yeah.
So those badass biker boots, the widest leather watch band that I've ever seen. It was like a gauntlet with a Timex floating in the middle of it. Pretty cool.
Like he was had to deflect like some like a sword, but he needed to check the time. You know,
Time to deflect a sword.
Like
Yeah, dude.
Hercules or Conan or something. Yeah.
And then, of course, not one, but the double chain wallet with that tall trucker wallet that sticks up out of the back. Okay. Those leather single fold
This
wallets.
guy could have been a badass.
Could have been.
Beard, aviators. He looked kind of dope. Like, what I mean by that is it takes a special person to wear that every day. Because he wears that same getup probably every day.
Sure, yeah. He means what he is wearing. Like, he walked in and like, have you ever had a day where like, you wake up, put some clothes on, you walk outside and you're like, fuck, I'm not looking the best,
Yeah.
This guy.
You start nicking up things that you were going to do that day.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go anywhere in public because I don't really,
This guy, he was just like, he like looked at himself before he left and he was like, fuck yes. And then he walks in
to this chicken joint.
To this chicken place and he's just like, I'm the coolest fucking dude here. What's up?
He walked in with this bravado. Like a wrestler marching to the ring.
And he's got his lady with him too.
He did.
What did the lady look like?
Just like I would say a woman that her husband goes deer hunting a lot.
Yeah.
Like country girl, like hoodie, like pink hoodie, real tree perhaps.
Yeah.
And then like some like rhinestoned up jeans with the big bud in there, like
okay.
The good.
I know what you mean.
Tight
She had like a bandana on that had to be camouflage.
Okay, so they came here in a vehicle, right?
No, I don't know.
He rode up on a beautiful black stallion.
Oh, speaking of stallion, the fucking horse the other day. We're coming home. All right. It's nighttime. Sun's down. All right. And we're driving and
Freaks are coming out.
Yeah, freaks are coming out. Somebody just down the fucking street is just on a horse.
A black horse.
Black horse. Two people.
A fucking Clydesdale big horse. On my street in the middle of the city.
They were taller
I've seen him riding a horse before.
than his car.
You've seen the horse?
I've seen the horse guy.
It's crazy.
In this neighborhood, he was around the corner.
Yeah, right over here.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
And I didn't think twice about it because growing up in Choctaw, people ride horses down the street all the time.
That is true. There would be several horses going up and down my street on a given weekend.
Now, I thought it was weird that it was in the city. Right. However, I thought, well, maybe this is an undisclosed city. Rules might be a little more lax here. Maybe they're allowed to have one horse.
Well, here's one horse per 0.5 acres.
Right.
That's not enough room for a horse. That's like keeping a dog in a shoebox.
That's my first country record. One horse per 0.5 acres.
So to add to that, though, it's dark. We're coming home.
You have a black horse. Did they throw reflector lights on the butt cheeks?
No. Couldn't even see the bejeweled ass of the woman riding it.
Yeah.
I almost hit this fucking horse.
Yeah.
I was really close to it because it came out of fucking nowhere.
That horse probably costs more than your car.
Dude,
it would have totaled it.
It kind of looked like I didn't like. It was kind of like a person, maybe. It was just like I could see something, but maybe it was a guy in a big jacket. And then like we get closer, it's a fucking horse with two people on it. Like, yeah, you would have totaled your car and killed a lot of people.
What that was a husband and wife,
probably.
Just finishing dinner, just had a glass of wine. Let's go for a little joyride on Buttercup. Let's take Buttercup around the block, baby.
Buttercup's last ride.
At night. It's at night. It's a nice. You can see the stars out here.
Dude, I almost killed a fucking horse, though. It was scary. Yeah. I want to go back to Bocephus. He walked in with this bravado.
Yeah.
And dude,
you have to with that clothes.
Going back to what you said earlier about looking in the mirror, or no, Josh, you said about looking in the mirror. Like imagine like him like doing that. It's like a montage. Like he's putting on the glasses, he's putting on the leather gloves, he's putting on the aviators, and then like he looks in the mirror, like a cracked mirror in like the trailer, and he's like, "Time to eat some chicken."
No, he flips him down. Time to eat some chicken.
Yeah. It's like
blinded by flavor.
What was the Batman movie with George Clooney where it's like he's putting on the suit, but it's like
Batman and Robin?
Yeah, it's like but it's like crazy like camera shots, like belt, nipples, hat. It's just like it was like that. Yeah.
It was dope.
I bet he had his nipples pierced. Why I ask if he rode in any kind of a vehicle is because I would want to know, one, if this person has a car, it's got to be a Trans Am.
See, I'm thinking big truck. There is let's pull out the Venn diagram kit, okay?
Okay.
So in this big circle, we have Trans Am.
Sure.
Or bitchin' Camaro or
right.
Z20. Fill it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in
IROC.
this circle, IROC Z, yeah. In this circle, you have the big truck that has like the fucking train smokestacks.
Oh yeah, the big boy.
Okay,
The
but
dually.
bring those circles together, and you got this guy.
Dude, that's totally true.
Okay.
He was just the right amount of
each.
Trans Am to like
F1, F350?
dually combo, dude. He
Yeah.
was like, yeah, he could have been in either one.
What if he had like a Trans Am, but it was like on like Bigfoot tires?
Dude, you
Yeah.
know he's got fucking both, dude.
He's one of those. He's one of those guys who has a Fiero in the driveway that he's been trying to fix up forever. He's got a Chevy Blazer that's flat blacked out with spray paint on monster tires, but he's got a motorcycle in the driveway too.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't a Harley.
Trusty steed.
It's
like a
Suzuki.
Honda Nighthawk.
Yeah. A Honda Nighthawk is perfect.
That's a fucking dad bike.
It's a dad bike.
He's got the truck for work. He's got the Trans Am for chicken, dude. You know what I'm saying?
The entire inside of it just smells like greasy
That's track
chicken.
3 on the record. Truck for work, Trans Am for chicken. And it's my truck for work and Trans Am for chicken.
My chicken getter.
Oh my god, my chicken scoop.
No, that's the personalized license plate on the back. Chicken getter.
It'd be like CHKNGTR.
Yeah.
oh,
So
Chicken
good.
getter.
But that's okay. So this guy brought up a point
Mm-hmm.
in my brain. Like, there's just certain cultures that I just don't get.
Yeah.
One of which is rockabilly. Okay? I'm
I
not
saw
trying
that on the list.
Yeah, not trying to be hateful.
mm-hmm.
But I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Have you ever been rockabilly? Either of you?
No,
Yes.
I think like I wanted to be, and then I saw the cover for like a rockabilly album, and this guy had like a stand-up bass with flames on it, and I was out.
The girls are hot.
Yeah, they are. And
A
you know-
rockabilly girl is beautiful. It's like a pinup kind of nostalgic vibe to it.
Yeah.
But a rockabilly dude
yeah,
is just like,
he looks like he watched like The Outsiders and was like, I'm gonna do that for like the rest of my life.
Yeah, the rockabilly thing.
what is it? First of all, like,
Well,
what is it based on?
It's based on like 1950s rock and roll mixed with
So like Elvis, like
Yeah.
early Elvis.
mixed with like, you know,
Is there any
hillbilly.
James Dean in there?
I mean, kind of, but I mean, the rockabilly culture kind of took on that whole cuffed Levi's, hot rods, slick back hair, all that kind of thing.
My favorite thing is the soundtrack, and I'm going to do it. Yeah,
And then it's always like a it's like yeah, I got into the Stray Cats. I got into that kind of stuff. I even listened to some newer neo rockabilly, like Coffin Cats shit and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely the creepers, cuffed pants, black t-shirt, unironic chain wallet, maybe a thick leather wrist bracelet,
So wait a minute.
slick back hair.
Did we see like a rockabilly today?
No, I think he's like the Neil Young of rockabilly.
Wow. Way to drag my hero's name through the mud.
No. I mean, I love Neil Young, but I mean,
Is
like
Brian Setzer the Neil Young of rockabilly?
Oh, God.
that guy, like rockabilly people, like would probably think that dude's like the king. You know,
Brian Setzer?
No,
Neil Young?
The
Chicken Man?
Chicken Man.
Trans
getter.
Am Chicken Man.
Trans Am Chicken Man.
A Trans Am Chicken Man.
That does sound like vocals are like over reverb.
Yeah.
And it's a Trans Am Chicken Man.
That's Elvis, though, right?
Yeah. Well, see, what sucks is like I said that these people that I care about a lot are kind of rockabilly, and they don't dress that way. They don't look it. It's just when you walk in their house, like it was like the girl's dad was like a metal shop dude. I don't fucking know.
Metal
And he would-
worker.
Yeah, I was like a metal worker.
A
and
lot
he-
of skulls and dice.
no, not really dice.
8 balls.
Not really dice, but like skulls
Flames.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And he would make these like fucking metal lamps that were like sick as fuck. And like there was like, you know, like
He's just a rockabilly craftsman.
right, but like he dressed. He was like he kind of looked like a cooler guitar player for Slayer. I don't know what the fuck that guy's name is.
Kerry King.
Yeah, he looked like a cooler Gary King. You know, he was
Larry
like,
King.
I don't fucking like Slayer, but
How
like,
important are the dice?
right? But like, it was him, and then his mom or his wife had like red hair and like straight bangs, and like
Hot.
Yes.
Hot.
and yeah,
Here's the thing. I love a rockabilly girl.
she was hella tight. Yeah, but like their whole house was like that,
Yeah.
Like their house looked cool,
Yeah.
and I kind of got maybe like a rockabilly feel from it, maybe. But it's like,
Wait, did you feel the rockabilly feel?
no, did I feel the rockabilly?
Like,
What
did
is
you-
that?
Well, it's the rockabilly feel. It's the dance. It's the dance craze. Everybody's
I-
doing it.
That was the perfect rockabilly feel there.
Probably.
That's kind of like an Urkel dance. I don't know.
You got to do the twist and shit. And Johnny Cash is the end all be all of music with rockabilly people.
Is he the king?
He's the king. Johnny Cash is the king. Rockabilly. people.
Elvis is the king. Johnny Cash is the prince.
Elvis can really suck a bag of dicks.
What? Really?
yeah.
He's the best cover band of all time, and that's all he's ever going to be.
That's
He was
true.
just stealing music from
Left and
like
right.
African American musicians who went to Sun Records and made awesome music, and then Elvis was like, "I'm white, let me get that," and they were like, "All
Singing
right,
all of their songs. Like,
make
"Oh."
it famous, dude," and that's what he did.
Dang.
Yeah,
Chuck Berry, rookie in rock and roll. If Chuck Berry died at the perfect time. Chuck Berry died before all of this like sexual allegation stuff came out. Like that dude did some dirt.
That man liked to be shit on.
He liked to be
And
shit on.
I'm not yucking his yum, as they say.
right.
And he liked him young. He liked young
Who
shit.
doesn't?
I mean, like,
Oh. It's
Yeah.
time to fuck.
I mean, he put
Whoa.
cameras in the shitters at his restaurants and bars and stuff. Like that's creepy. But anyways, undoubtedly king of rock and roll.
The
Right.
dopest thing, though, is how he named his self after that awesome band from the 90s.
He had
the
a time
foresight
machine.
to see.
Yeah.
Oh, a time machine. Probably. You're probably right.
Just full of turds.
I
and,
went to
like,
1997.
camera boxes.
And I saw a band called Buckcherry. And boy, it got me moving. I'm gonna change my name to Chuck Berry.
Now, in no way am I making fun of a rockabilly person because they could all kill me and beat me up. And,
They'll stab you. They have
Yeah,
knives.
they have switchblades.
Yeah.
That's like.
Wait, is Grease rockabilly?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Grease is rockabilly.
Grease is rockabilly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be my barometer right
Yeah,
there.
I mean it's your G-rated rockabilly.
Yeah. I wonder how many people are going to be like, no, it's not. I wonder.
Well, write us, boys at Boys
Hey,
Podcast.
yeah.
This is coming from
Inform me.
3 dudes who know jack all about rockabilly.
Yeah, no.
I know that the clothes were cool in 1998 when I dressed that way.
Right.
I want to know. So if you have any insight on this, give us an email. I'd love to hear some feedback because I really do want to understand it.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. It just seems weird to me. Like not weird, like weird, just like I don't know. Like there's a lot of things you can be into, but I don't know. And same with the guy in the chicken joint.
You never
like,
sat
yeah.
down with a rockabilly record?
No.
What? Okay, so like, what is a rockabilly record?
I can't say. I would be what is known as a poser in the rockabilly world. Like I like the
Walk a
Cramps.
mile in those creepers.
Yeah, walk a mile in their creepers.
Right.
And you tell me how to sit down.
Can you be a rockabilly poser? And they literally just stole the 1950s.
That's true. That's true.
So-
Speaking of stealing shit,
I don't know. But I mean, whatever.
Girls are hot.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to Chicken Man. Did some
that was the first draft of Spoon Man, and they had to change it. Chicken Man showing up in your van. No.
showing up in? Does he have a van
Dude.
too?
He could be a van guy.
I don't know.
No,
I think
the dude, he has like the work van
I
that has
feel
like
like
the
he
Hesher shit
thinks-
on the side of it.
I feel like there's no way he's got a van. He's probably
Okay.
just like, dude, if
So
I get a van.
he shows up, comes in, and like just starts barking orders, or does he like?
No, just one of the guys working at this restaurant was just yelling,
Screaming.
like
so-
inaudible things, just like
So wait, Chicken Man. All we're talking about Chicken Man is his outfit. He was courteous.
He seemed very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Again,
I'm thinking he came in and was like, "Listen, I know my chicken. Here's 3 things I know. I know Johnny Cash is king. I know I drive a Ford Ranger / Chevy, IROC, whatever.
That's a weird mashup.
I know it's a weird mashup. But 3, the one thing I do know is chicken. I want chicken strips. I want 4-piece plus blah blah blah. No, he didn't do that.
The big ones. No, he was really nice. He sounded very friendly. And again, this is a show about love.
Sure.
I'm just observing and regurgitating.
So the dude behind the counter was the asshole.
No assholes involved. We were the assholes.
We were just sitting at our booth, just judging the fuck out of people. But like, if you don't, you're lying to yourself.
But isn't that what's going to fast food restaurants is?
Yeah.
I mean, I work in the mall. When I go to the food court, I sit there and I don't judge people. I see them.
Dude, I'm a nice guy, but I love to judge. I love to make little micro judgments about everything around me at all times. I love it. I love it.
Dude, I do it too because I know that people are judging me, and that's fine. What's happening?
Can I have another one of those crisp Anthem Arjunas?
AnthemBrewing.com.
When you need to refresh your mouth after talking about chicken.
I got it. I'm Robbie from Boys Podcast. Anthem Brewing. You be the judge.
That was good.
That was cyberpunk.
That was God.
We'll isolate that.
Okay, speaking of, so I have to go off on a tangent for just a moment.
Okay.
So I've been doing some synthesizing.
I've noticed.
Yeah. And dude, I'm like...
Is that what the kids are calling it? Synthesizing?
I am so into it because, we play some D&D. Well, we recently switched over, or about to switch over and play some Shadowrun, which I've talked about ad nauseum on the show.
It's cyberpunk.
It is. So we did a little intro game, like a little one-off, and I found this playlist on Reddit. Dude, killing it. That song I played you before the show, that was from that playlist.
Okay.
And actually, Kate showed me that band, oddly enough, but fucking dope. So I'm in there with my MIDI clocks and my tempos and my mixers, and I'm just like making these like soundscapes.
You're recording them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I mean...
They're on your phone.
I mean, no, I mean, I might have one.
Why don't you drop a little sample?
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Just show us a sample.
Yeah.
Of what?
Of your music.
Oh, no, that'd be embarrassing.
That might be. Just show us. We all want to hear it.
Okay, all right.
That was dope.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. So I'm really into this FM synthesis, which, growing up as a child of the 90s, teenager and young man in the 2000s, we're used to the like fat analog synthesizer sound that's like the
No, I like
synth experience.
I like stuff that's like, what do you call it?
Like pads?
Like
arpeggios. Talking to the cyberpunk kid.
And then God. And then a bed of just like a synth like wow. I love that shit. Like you're about to play Rad Racer or something.
Yeah, dude, that's what it is. It's like the 80s movies, like Nintendo game music, Sega Genesis game music.
Yeah.
It's so much fun, and I'm having so much fun doing it. Like the other day, Dylan comes down there, and I'm just like messing with chords, I guess, or plugging things in.
Oh, no, I walked in, and you were just like, you had just like a rack.
Belt around your
belt around your neck. No,
jerking out.
Just fucking,
look me in the eyes.
Just coming on Korg. No, no, but
coming on Korg.
That's my first synthwave album.
No, I like walked in and you had like literally stacks of synths. You were like, dude, check it out. This one plugs into this, and then this one and this one, and you're just like, do 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 do, and it was cool.
It makes me feel like a mad scientist. So what I want to do is I want to record like long versions of these ideas and have like my own homebrew music for the Shadowrun campaign.
Fuck yeah,
that
dude.
I could like play while we're playing.
Well, you can set the mood with your tunes, man.
And I'm talking like 20, 30-minute long, very simple,
Yeah.
No structure, no lyrics, no nothing, just like soundscapes.
Yeah.
I think that could be fucking dope.
That would be cool.
You could sell those for
I'd probably just give them away.
No, like a Shadowrun. Like if that was how would you feel if you bought a Shadowrun box, a game, a tabletop, what do they call that? A bonus pack or whatever?
Yes.
What do they call it?
I love it. No, go on.
But all it is a cassette tape. But it's like, and you put it in a cassette player. It comes with like a little tiny cassette player. You put it in, and that is your soundscape for your game.
I should, if I record
really cool.
this shit, I should put it on a tape and play it because it's going to just sound even better. Yeah. Josh, out of the mouths of babes. Yeah. I love it. I love
pretty
it.
Sweet.
You're a little cyber baby.
Dude, I've got a fuckload of just black cassette tapes.
Take that fucking Sony Walkman cassette. Remember the Sony Walkman speakers you could buy?
Yeah. Oh, the little satellite jobs. Yeah.
You plug them into your headphone jack. That's what you do.
That's what you play it on?
Yeah.
Damn. It's getting deep, man.
Deep.
That would be dope.
That'd be really good.
But you can't do anything. You can't use any technology that you wouldn't have. Because what Shadowrun, like, it's futuristic, but technology stopped at a certain time and they're kind of like reusing.
Oh,
right?
No.
Yeah, no.
So Shadowrun was originally written in the late 80s. And it's the first setting is 2035, which is funny because like we're not that far from that now.
Not at all.
So as the editions come out, they up the decade.
We'll be in our early
10
50s.
We'll still be doing this, hopefully.
No, big boys.
Technology is like the shit. But the cool thing about the old games is since they were written in the late 80s, it's like a late 80s spin on futurism. Kind of like when you see an old ad. Do you follow that Instagram account, Retro Kitsch?
No.
It's fucking dope. All they do is post old magazine ads and like, I don't know. It's just like all like, and I'm not talking rockabilly. I'm talking like 80s.
Foley's Red Apple Sale? Or shit like that?
They would. I could see that. But it's fucking dope. Anyways, free plug for Retro Kitsch.
I'm pulling that shit up right now. Any underscores or anything?
I think it's just all one word.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
There's something beautiful about doing this synth stuff, though, because like I'm just down there in my element, twisting knobs.
Right.
Making little arpeggios,
Dude,
maybe adjusting some filters.
The other day was pretty cool. Like you were in your room doing your synth stuff, and I was in my room just playing some stoner jams, dude. It was cute.
You got to take your style and your style. You got to interweave them.
Cheesy. No, I could hear because I ran all this stuff through a mixer and then into my bass amp.
You want that nice thick,
that low end.
Yeah.
And yeah, but anytime I would hit stop on like the MIDI clock, controller thing, I would hear like. It was awesome. I was like, you know what it made me feel like?
What?
I was like, boy, has my life got flipped, turned upside down. I'd like to take a minute and just talk about how crazy it was. Like I was down there making a little something just for me.
A year ago today, where were you?
Probably masturbating in this room, crying.
Wow.
I used to fuck right here. It just dawned on me. Like, I totally did.
That's what I'm saying.
This was your room?
Yeah.
This used to be the room.
What was downstairs?
Down there? Just like office.
Oh.
That's what we used. That's how we started the studio in there.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
No, but I don't know. It was fun. It was like to be in this moment like, wow, like, okay, things are going pretty good. I had one of those moments. You have those moments where it's just like, you take a second to breathe. You go, you know what? You're doing it. You got it.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. Yeah, shit happens. Bad things happen. But you know what? This is tight. I was just like, there's a young man creating in the bedroom. I'm down in my element. Have some other friends here hanging out. It was a moment, and I don't have those moments very often because I'm usually just like running on 10.
Well, like that gesture you were just doing, I think that perfectly sums up what did
this?
No, the whole Doc Brown scuttling around. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dabs. Life can be summed up by a series of dabs.
My life.
No, like it's the day-to-day shit. It gets really hectic, and you can get in your head about how like this all is just a fucking rat race till the end, blah blah blah. But then you have one of those moments, and the thing is, you don't plan that moment. It just naturally occurred, right? So you just like for me, it's like I go back out there in my space. And I'll just pick up a guitar and start playing. And then, like, before I know it, like, I'm out there for like 3 hours. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then you go, you know what? If I have 3 hours of my day to like just sit here and do this and I'm not bugging anybody, I'm not pissing my wife off, everything's cool, fine.
It's a great feeling.
It's a
man.
great feeling.
And the hardest part is getting to starting doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That's that tip for me anyways. I don't know, like,
Well, all it takes is like a simple, it's one thing, like, you know, like the thing I do every morning. I'll make my bed because you do that one thing. It takes one step. I mean, one step closer to Jesus, one step closer to the edge. You know, when you, the altar call, it's like, it just takes one step.
that first step, that crucial first step.
And this is our altar call right now to you. Take that first crucial step.
Heads down, eyes closed. Nobody's looking around. Nobody's going to judge you.
But everybody's making out.
I see you.
Everybody's rubbing a side boob.
Yeah.
Totally did it.
Passing a note. If you've been wanting to do that thing for yourself, get out to the garage and start hammering something. Go out to your jam room, start playing drums or guitar or bass, or if you want to, I need to go write code today. I want to make this game. Go out there and write that code. Make that game.
Would you say that starting the process? Okay, so we all three play music.
Mm-hmm.
All three have played music together.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the hardest part is starting? Like when you, okay, I love guitars. I love gear. I love, the idea of it. But like, I've spent way less time playing guitar than I have researching a pedal or fixing up a guitar,
Or going buck wild on some synthesizers.
Yeah, but that's the other thing is like, I've acquired this gear over the years and it's like, it was kind of daunting to like step up to the plate and like actually, okay, I have all this stuff. Now I'm going to do something with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's always been my biggest problem is like, I love the research and the development and the ideas and getting it all together. But when it comes time to perform, it's hard. It's not hard.
Yeah.
It's scary.
I think the hardest part of it for me anyways, it seems to have been just getting it going. Like having the idea is super easy. I mean, everyone's got that TV show idea, that band idea, or the next big thing, or this could be really great if we just all did it together or whatever. The hard part is getting people together to do it and then meeting and then getting it done, which is why doing it, having your alone time is probably the best way of doing it. Do it your fucking self. There's no reason that sounds real fucking selfish. It sounds kind of shitty, but fuck everybody else. Do it yourself.
I'm going to put that on your headstone.
Okay.
This sounds kind of shitty, but you know what? Fuck everyone else.
Hey, this is going to sound shitty.
He was a man of few words.
Yeah. Fuck everybody else. No, I'm saying like, if let's say you're a musician and you have this project idea in your head and you want to get people together. Used to be, you had to find people who played other instruments to get together and jam it out the natural way. Now, there are several different software options for you to make music all by your lonesome. You don't know how to play bass? Fuck it. There's a thing that you can create MIDI bass lines.
It's like if you're
drums, all that shit.
If you're creating something for yourself and you're not trying to start a band or whatever, it's like, yeah, you can totally do that. It's great. That's the beauty of technology.
Yeah.
Do you find it hard to like, have you ever found it hard to like actually pick up the guitar? Because I think for some people, it's like completely the opposite. Like they don't give a fuck what they have. They just like, I'm going to play this fucking piece of crap guitar, like your Squire Strat with the red tip, the white tip whammy.
White tip whammy.
So, had a brain fart.
So for me, it's like, I have a hard time picking up the guitar, but when I do, I just crank out a bunch of songs. So like when I got the scroll, I just played the piss out of guitar for so long.
The scroll.
Yeah. But like,
Cyberpunk.
All right.
The scroll is cyberpunk.
I'll write like 5 or 6 songs.
Yeah.
And then I won't for months because I want to work on those with whoever I want to write music with until those are good. And then, I probably still won't write for another like month or 2, and then I'll crank out another 5 or 6 songs. But the thing is, though, is I don't research fucking dick, dude. So like,
oh, you don't?
No. Robbie's researching dick all the time.
No. Right now.
But like, check his browsing history.
With gear, I got nothing. Like the fact that I work for Keeley is they fucked up. Like I don't know anything about guitar pedals. I know more now, but like Dude, I was just like going to local shows, finding out whose fucking pedals I thought were cool because their guitar sounded cool, and then I'd go get that. I didn't know shit about it. And I honestly, at the end of the day, like I still don't really know a whole lot, but like the pedals that I have now work with what I want to do. But the thing is though, is I've accumulated those pedals for like years, you know.
Do you know how many hours I've spent reading about pedals, watching YouTube videos? Dude, countless.
It's probably more than I've actually played guitar. Because like when I got a guitar, I played the fuck out of that thing. And then like, I don't know, for me, it's like I got a girlfriend and then it's just like, well, fucking drop off. But see, that's why I'm excited about right now, because I don't have one anymore. And so now I get really creative when that happens. I'm just like, I've got so much time. I've got so much free time. It's
called poetry. Fuck.
There you go.
Poetry in motion?
I was going to say, it's called poetry through pain.
It's not.
Do you like that?
That sounds... No, I'm not like a sad boy.
That's goth.
Like, that's like...
That's not cyberpunk nor
no,
rockabilly.
It's not at all. But you know, like, I mean, do you guys not feel that same way? Does that not happen to you? Like,
well, no, it's like that's what we're saying. Like, it's picking it up. That's the hard part. Regardless if it's a guitar, drumsticks, a paintbrush, a keyboard.
I feel like it's harder to keep it going.
Yeah, but I think once you get it going, like an object in motion will stay in motion. You know, it'll stay in motion as long as you need it to. And I think that's the thing too. Is don't stay on the wheel too long. So you pick up a guitar, you write 5 songs. I do the same thing. Mm-hmm. But it's almost like you can see the gas run out of the tank, and you go, all right, well,
yeah,
there's really nothing left. I'm gonna hop off for a while, and you think I'll just come back and do it tomorrow, but it doesn't hit you until maybe like 2 months down the road. You go back out. Do it again, grab a guitar, and it just keeps throwing at you, and you go, when was the last time I recorded something? Yeah. Oh, shit, that was like 3 months ago.
But see, you've always been like so prolific when it comes to like writing stuff, recording stuff, you know, demoing, you know, just like getting shit out.
That's my favorite thing to do.
I wish it was mine.
Yeah. I really want to start trying to get there. Like, I don't really have a whole lot of ability to... like the equipment really to like record my own stuff.
Mm-hmm. I know a couple of guys.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like, I know some people, you know, that I could make that happen, but if I could just do it at home, I would just do it at home.
You can't do it at home.
I can't. I can't. I've got a Tascam digital recorder.
That's all you need.
That can record 1 track at a time.
Okay. So all you need, you can go buy a 2-channel like Focusrite for like nothing. And then all you need is mic cables. You're done. It's super easy. Rob gave me this speech, what was it? Probably 15 years ago now.
Jesus.
Where you said, you know, Josh, you just got to do it. You find you just a cheap interface. Just get yourself started. Mm-hmm. I bought a cheap interface. I bought a cheap MXL microphone. Mama shitty laptop. Got it started.
Did you say Mama's shitty laptop?
On Mama's shitty laptop.
Dude,
it's my first demo.
I used to do that shit all the time, but it was like me and my friend in high school. Like he played drums, I played guitar.
But like I said, you don't have to have a drummer or anybody else with you. You can create all that shit yourself.
I know, but I don't know. That's another thing. I don't fucking like doing this by myself. I don't like it.
You're a group man.
Yeah, because all I want is a fucking like.
All I want is to feel this way.
But for me, it's like if I get a drummer and we're on the same fucking level, Gucci, bro.
Groove on.
Dude, yeah.
Groot.
That's what happened with me and my friend in high school. We had a tape recorder and like a fuckload of tapes that we just stole from our parents. And then we
put that tape over the top.
Yeah. And then we would go in that shed and like play music from like 3:30 to like 9 o'clock every fucking day. We had tapes
just
on tapes of just horse shit, dude. It was all bad, I'm sure, but it was so fun.
But it's okay. It's that feeling of we're gonna jam after school today. Remember having that feeling of like,
dude, yeah,
third hour, you're like, you want to jam today?
Yeah.
So then like you ride the bus to whoever's house and you go jam, and it was super fucking exciting. And you jam, and you felt like fucking rock stars in your garage.
Right.
It's getting that feeling of that brush of. really just a rush of creativity. Like you're doing something that makes you happy.
See, here's my caveat though.
Mm-hmm.
Never got excited.
Just never did.
No, it filled me with anxiety. And like,
Even in high school?
even anytime in my life.
Even any time. Why do you think that is?
I don't like to jam. I love the idea of it. I love the idea.
You romanticize the idea.
Absolutely.
But it's, and physicality in its physical form, it's nerve-wracking.
It just fills me with existential dread.
I get it. I hate it. I mean, I don't hate it.
No, you love it.
I love jamming, but there, like we said before, there's always that, if someone cancels, I ain't going to be mad about it. You know what I mean?
Canceler was me.
Yeah.
I was the
always the
canceler.
worst.
I know, it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
But then again, once everyone shows up and you start doing, you get into the groove, you're like, okay.
Yeah, it's fun every time.
Like
But,
weak boy shit.
You
like,
know what sucks though is it's like working out now, where it's like
I got to do it.
it's like, oh, I don't really want to fucking go, but I guess I will. And then you go there and you're like, oh well, this is tight, it's fine. But like just getting there is hard. For me, it's like I have to be in a super like creative mood, and if I'm in a really creative mood, I fucking want to do it. And then when someone like if somebody bails, I'm just like, awesome, cool, like this is super dope. But like I've definitely had those feelings before, especially with Weak Boys, like because it's like it's hard, and especially when like not everybody is like on the same page,
Right.
and it's just like, dude, it's like it's a pain in the ass. And when it becomes more of a pain in the ass and it becomes fun.
By the way, weakboys.bandcamp.com. Boys with a Z.
Is this the episode of Weak Boys?
Yeah.
What's going on here, guys? Leave me over here like a cyberpunk.
God, dude,
Cyberpunk rockabilly?
Cyberbilly.
I'm about to.
Peeking out the window?
You're the least cyberpunk right
What?
Peeking out
now.
windows.
I'm kidding.
Cyberpunk don't peek out no window.
I'm jacked into the Matrix, dude.
We just because
I can't wait for your
that.
cyberpunk rockabilly.
cyberpunk rockabilly.
Your cyberpunk cosplay.
Oh, I'm
Dude,
in.
it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
I'm
I got
excited.
it. I got it covered.
Well, you're busy synthesizing.
Oh, I'm in. I'm
Wait,
all
wait.
in.
Okay, so
I'm obsessed.
Let's just rewind. Remix. You said the word FM synthesis. Now I saw that on the page, and I didn't know what that meant.
I'll show you after the show.
Okay,
I don't want to bore you with the details.
It sounds
right now.
like either a band name or it sounds like or some sort of like therapy. You know,
right? Yeah.
Today we're gonna
PFM synthesis.
Oh, you mad at me?
Oh, I adjusted the polyfrequency modulator.
Mm-hmm.
No big deal.
Yeah.
All right, we got to wrap
Paul
up,
Franklin meant.
guys. Awesome.
Yeah.
Next time we record, we'll be in the new space.
It won't be in a teenager's bedroom.
We're literally like hopping around the last 3 episodes.
Hey, like when you get a new house and you fuck in every room in the house, we should like metaphorically fuck in every room in the house.
No, we should literally fuck each other. We're gonna make a pyramid of dicks. Let's do it.
Every room. That's a lot. That's a
a lot of
lot
dick.
to do.
That's a lot of work.
Are we gonna do this on the weekdays? Because like I get off, we get off work at the same time, and it's kind of hard to do anything else.
That's all. Clear your schedule. That's all we're doing. All right. See you guys next week.